Hey guys, thanks so much for joining me for video 2 of our series that we are titling Managing Time Biblically. If you missed our first video, we can link it up top or down in the description somewhere. But what we are talking about is how we have so much free time nowadays and we choose to spend it in certain ways and how to spend that time a little better so that it will benefit us in the future. Today, the first way that we are going to talk about how we can spend our time better. We can spend our time better by building into each other, building relationships with those around us. And we may not necessarily have people directly around us in the flesh right now, but there are certain ways that we can get in touch with them, that we can build into those relationships. God says one of the greatest commandments is to love others as ourselves. To love others as ourselves means to build into relationships, have those people around us that will build into us. In the book of Ecclesiastes, Solomon says that all of these people were going to war. They had their own hidden agendas, and there was all these things that people were searching for. But at the end of the day, all of those things rust away. All of those things will be gone, and what we will be left with are the relationships with those around us. So what are a couple of ways that we can build into those relationships? One, we can build into a relationship with God by spending more time with Him. All of our friends, our best friends around us, we have spent a lot of time with them. We know their likes, their dislikes, and all of those things, and we would not have been able to find those things out if we didn't spend time with them. So how can we expect to be friends with God if we don't spend time with Him? Spend time with Him in His Bible, spend time with Him in prayer, and doing those things to grow a friendship with Him. If you aren't there yet, if you're still questioning all of these things, another way that we can grow into other people is to build relationships with those around us. And right now there's Zoom chat, there's Hangouts, there's phone calls, there's small groups that we can get. And we're starting a bunch of small groups at our church that we would love to have you in, where we will just be having conversations, having some Bible studies, and doing some different things over the next few weeks. While we cannot be there in person, we want to make sure that we have these small groups that are building each other up. So those are just a couple of ways that we can spend time with each other, build relationships with those around us, and spend time a little more wisely today so that it will benefit us in the future. Thanks so much for joining us today. I look forward to talking to you next time about way 2 that we can spend our time a little bit wiser. Thank you so much.